I had a lazy start to the day. Yes, I know, my massive sunglasses. Ah, ah. It's 9 a.m. and it's already 20 degrees. So I'm gonna visit the Sacré-Cœur Basilica and Victor Hugo's house. And then honestly, I had no intentions of going to the giant indoor shopping mall that everyone says is cool and to check out. But it's gonna be like 32 degrees today and I'm not built for that. So it might be an indoor sort of day after this. Criminal. I love a good spiral staircase, but I get so dizzy. It just... I made it up to the top of Sacré-Cœur Basilica. And it's so pretty. There's a lot of stairs though. But, oh. And you can see the Eiffel Tower from up here. Lots of scratched graffiti on the walls, which is unfortunate, but there it is. And as much as it's unfortunate going up spiral staircases, going down them, arguably worse. These stairs are also skinny, very itty bitty. I didn't realize that my version of getting here late was still getting here early. I just walked up. At the start, there was no one here, there was no line, and I just kind of walked in, and now the line continues, and there are so many people. I was also one of the first up to the top of the dome. Very glad, because waiting in this heat, mais non. So I'm in the courtyard of Victor Hugo's house, and I've just had myself a little coffee. And it is so hot. It is so hot, and my feet hurt so much. And I thought to myself, I should just relax. I still haven't seen the Arc de Triomphe, which at this point, okay, maybe slightly controversial. I don't really care about seeing it. I really don't. I've seen that many like mini arcs and big arcs, and they're pretty, but they're not like historical places. They're monuments built for historical reasons, which is fine, and I do like them. But I was sat here thinking to myself, it's only an hour-ish train and a subway ride to get to Disney, and it is noon. It is fully 12, so it's not like I'll even be spending the full day there. And I have to leave early because I'm getting up at 5 tomorrow morning. And I was just sat here thinking about how inconvenient it is that I can't eat anything and how I'm kind of like tired and my feet really hurt. So I really shouldn't go to Disney. I really shouldn't go to Disney for 12 hours just because I can. I was also thinking about how much the activities are costing that I'm doing, but I'm on vacation and all of a sudden money is meaningless to me. I shouldn't go to Disney. Why are all of the subways and trains in the depths? Maybe that's normal. I don't know. My town does not have either of those things, and it's been a hot minute since I've lived in a city. I was gonna go to Disney. I really was. I was gonna use that little clip like a transition, but it is too hot. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. So I have cold Coke, some snacks from the grocery store, and I'm going back to my room to cool down because I was like, I'll go thrift shopping down this street and then go to Disney. And it didn't happen. I love AC. I'm so glad that I did not get hostels this time because it's supposed to be hot like this again tomorrow. It's like 32 degrees Celsius. Oh, and I am from the cold. I'm from the north. It snowed this week. I know it's May, but it snowed, I'm pretty sure 2 days this week at home. I'm just not built for it. And hide the shame of my trash. I'm just not built for it, and that is okay. Like I said, genuinely think I was getting like heat stroke. I was getting like all dizzy, and when I get off trains and subways, which I used a couple times today, I'm always like a little up and down because I'm prone to motion sickness, but it's less bad on trains. Buffering. Also, I don't know why it makes I don't know why everyone on the internet makes it seem like people in Paris are rude. They're just people living in a city. They act like every other person I've ever met who lived in a city. They're not rude. They're just in a rush. Like, they deal with crowds and tourists all day, and they have places to be. They're not, like, particularly rude or mean. Anytime I speak to someone in French, they answer in French. And my French, like, it's not busted. I don't have, like, a non-English accent. Obviously, when I talk, they know French is not my first language. A couple have asked. They're like, I can't place your accent. Where is it from? I'm like, I'm an Anglophone. I'm from Labrador. I'm not in my room for the rest of the day now, but I'm here for at least an hour because it's actually nauseating. I don't know how people are just sat out on the terraces of the cafes in the shade. I've walked past a few. I went to try and sit at one. It's still super fucking hot. But I won't complain because it's not snow. I will complain because it makes me feel good. But I won't complain. But I will. Right, I'm just talking for the sake of talking. I have a cold Diet Coke with my name on it. And a bushel of grapes. Usually I'm the type of person who would just simply take the stairs. But in this heat, escalator it is. I've checked, it's going to be 30 degrees until Thursday. It's currently Saturday, so the rest of the time I'm in France and Luxembourg. And my first day in Switzerland, I think it's just going to be this hot. So I'm on the way to the Galerie de Lafayette, or something like that. Some sort of enclosed shopping mall that is supposedly pretty, that I hope has AC. Fingers crossed. I also hope I find another nice airy dress because that's honestly been the best thing so far for the heat. Wish me luck. I've also come to realize I have this problem where if someone makes eye contact with me on public transit or as I pass them on the escalator, I simply don't look away. I just stare them down. Which, you know, is definitely a choice on my part. Perhaps a little aggressive, something I should work on. I think I started doing it as like a little joke because I thought it was funny when I was in university. I've been out of university. I don't think it's funny anymore. I still think it's kind of funny. It's not funny. It makes people uncomfortable. It's rude. It's rude. And just like that, day 4 now, I think, is at an end. Where did the time go? I had to take a heat break today, so it was not as busy as the last 2 days, which is okay. You need periods of up and periods of down. I went thrift shopping. I checked out that giant store, the prices. I thought there was a decimal in there when I was asking to try on things. I was getting them to bring me different sizes. I was like, I don't know about this. I'm like, it kind of makes me look frumpy, not the vibe. And I was having these poor people go and get me different sizes from wherever they hid the sizes from. Also, why is the layout of the French department stores like that? It's like a little market instead of like boxes of stores. I'm not mad, honestly. It was easier to see what everything was, like what everyone had. Yeah, and then I got an actual look at the price when I found a dress I did like, and I was like, no, I'm not paying that for a dress. And it's in euros plus the 2% on top of the conversion fee with my credit card. Absolutely not. I'm just toasted. I have some fries from KFC to finish the day off. This is only the 3rd time in my life I've ever had Kentucky Fried Chicken. The first time was in Amsterdam in high school. The second time was a few summers ago. I stole some fries off of my mom or my grandma at their house. And then this will be the 3rd time. Hopefully the fries are yummy, or else I will be sad. Tomorrow is going to be a full beautiful day. I'm taking a day trip to Mont Saint Michel. It is going to be a full ass day. I think it's like 4 hours of driving there and 4 hours back, plus however long you get at the spot. So it's 9 something, so it's gonna be an early night. I'm just gonna eat, have some soda, get ready for bed. I've been doing this on trips for at least a hot minute, like a hot minute, but very rarely do I ever actually end up putting all the footage together, because I always want to make home videos of my trips and things that I do, but it never makes it off the hard drive. I have one friend and I have hours of footage and thousands of photos of us that I've taken on my proper camera when we would go on trips. I'm always like, yeah, I'll send them to you. She hasn't received any of them. It's so bad. It's actually horrendous. So my goal for this year, for 2026, is to get some of that off the SD card and into her hands and finally put together my home videos. Good plan. Okay, I have to sleep. That's enough yapping. I need fries. I need soda. I need sleep. Shout out to AC once again. So thankful for past Nicole for not getting hostels this time. Hostels are fine in the fall, in the winter. They have to heat them if it's cold. But in the summer, everyone seems to think AC is optional. If this room did not have AC, I would be in the hospital for heat sickness. Just not built for this, man. Oh, okay, yep, goodbye.